More breaking news. House Republicans, today is the day set to unveil their highly anticipated tax plan. After some divisions within the party delayed the plan's release by today, lawmakers feeling the pressure to make that bill public before the president leaves for his trip to Asia tomorrow. Republican Louisiana Senator John Kennedy is with me, sir. And how are you? And welcome back to America's Newsroom. Wow.
I am great. I can't wait to see the bill.
Let's see what's in it, right? I know Senate's got an idea yourself, and the House has an idea as well. Is every American senator going to get a tax break under this plan?
Yes. And here's why it's important, Bill. We've got two groups of people in Washington, and I'm not talking about Democrats and Republicans. We've got one group that believes in more freedom, like I do. We got another group that believes in more free stuff. This bill is going to give Americans more freedom because it's going to cut their taxes, all of them. And the premise is that people know how to spend the money they earn better than government.
Okay, now, but does that mean, you said everybody, does that include high earners, Senator?
If it's up to me, it will. I don't think you ought to make tax policy on the basis of class. If you pay most of the taxes, then you ought to get a tax cut.
If it's not in the bill, I should say, will you still vote for it?
I'm not going to draw lines in the dirt. 80% or 90% of what I think is perfect is better than 0%. Look, we need to do tax reform. We need to do tax cuts. We need to simplify the tax code. It's 10 million words, Bill. You can stand on the thing and paint the ceiling. And we don't just need to do it for the Republican Party of the politics. We need to do it for the American people. Now, the middle class has gotten clobbered in the last 10 years.
Yeah. So, when it comes to state and local deductions, would you support it or not?
Look, I would love to be able to look the American people in the eye and the people of Louisiana and say, no sweat, I can cut your taxes by $6 trillion and we can afford it. But we have this little problem called $20 trillion worth of debt. And we've got to cut taxes, but we've got to keep an eye toward our debt. And the only way to do that is to go through the tax code and look at all the loopholes and close some of them.
Yeah, I just wonder if you can get this done. I look at the Obamacare box vote.
We've got to.
There's a lot of pressure, right?
Well, it's going to separate the women from the girls and the men from the boys, but that's what we were sent up here to do.
Okay, well, good luck with it. But if you're not going to lower the top rate, then that means those Americans do not get a tax cut in the end. That's contrary to the argument you're making here.
No, I'm not. I'm saying that I am supporting, I don't have any problem lowering the top rate. That's what I'm saying. I don't believe in making tax policy on the basis of class.
All right,
I want to cut taxes for every single individual taxpayer, but also for every single business, big and small.
Okay,
and
I hope you come on back when the House makes that public. Quickly on the Russian ads, have you seen any of these that were released yesterday? I've seen a few of them.
Yeah.
Have you? I mean, what do you think? I mean, was there a bias? What was your observation just as a member of Congress and an American voter looking at those, Senator? 2
points. Number one, it's clear to me that the social media platforms don't know who's running what ads on their platforms. That's number one. But number two, at some point you've got to trust the American people. And I do. They may not read Aristotle every day, but the American people get it. They're used to looking at political ads, doesn't matter who's running them, and saying that makes sense to me, and I think that's a bunch of nonsense. So, I trust the American people.
Yeah, do you think they favored one side or the other in this election? I mean, just based on what you've seen so far, was there a bend or a bias toward a Trump or a Clinton?
Well, I think they tried to make both candidates look bad, and I'm not convinced it was only Russia. I think we'll find if the companies ever figure out who ran the ads, and they say they know, but they don't, that there were probably other countries involved. I think these ads were equal opportunity in the sense that they tried to bash both President Trump and Secretary Clinton. I don't think it was some big conspiracy against one particular candidate.
You raised some interesting points there. Senator, thank you. I hope you come on back, all right?
You bet, Bill.
It's a battle royale on taxes, as you know. Thank you for your time today.
It's going to be fun.
We'll see how fun that is. Thank you, sir. Here's Sandra.